Shalom, family. We back with another one on the Wi-Fi. Hey, look at that title right there. Then I'm gonna show y'all the other title once the video starts. But they always want to run back into history and try to make something make sense. Hey, tell me in history when Hollywood ever burning like it is now. I wait. But this guy him, he seems to think that they been having most destructive fires in Los Angeles in the past time. Yeah, they had fires in the past, but nothing like this. Tell me when Hollywood was ever burning down. White man. Let's get it, family.
Let's bring in President of the California Professional Firefighters, Brian Rice. He's also the chair of the California Fire Foundation. Welcome, Brian.
And he's supposed to be a professional, but Hollywood burning up.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We know this is a trying time for you all. Oh, Alicia, I think Alicia has the question for you.
Yeah, okay. Just help us understand the intensity of these fires. What's driving the?
Oh, he can't. He can't explain his judgment. Neither can none of you. Yeah, y'all two bootleggers up at the top gonna get it too.
Intensity of these fires.
Most High got plenty to go around.
How you track fires like this, and the extent to which firefighters find themselves at the mercy of the wind.
No, ain't no mercy being shown on y'all. Most High ain't showing no mercy. You stacked up your cars and they stacked up to the heaven, and now they falling over on your head. And
talk about what drives these fires, and Alicia, you mentioned it is the wind. And
no, it's the Most High. Stop playing.
Imagine trying to fight a fire in hurricane.
Imagine trying to box with the Most High with your short arms.
Force winds without the rain, and they drive the fire.
I thought y'all had a weather machine. If y'all had a weather machine, wouldn't y'all would have stopped this fire? I tell you why, cause your weather machine ain't shit. Nothing. Hey, look at that title right there. Putting the damn fire out remains as focus. Nah, y'all focus stuck on us and what we saying out here about this judgment. But y'all listen to this prick though.
Not only do they drive it in,
we gotta always listen to what these people saying.
Speed, but that inflow of oxygen, it helps the fire create its own weather at the site and then out ahead of it, and it intensifies the heat and it spreads the radiant heat. And when you get winds that are predicted for today, they're talking about 35 to 40 mile an hour sustained and up to 80 mile an hour on the ridge tops. If those winds hit like that, the game changes, and firefighting is going to it'll be intense, but it'll also be getting people out of harm's way.
Oh, the game changed. The moment y'all put y'all stinking hands on them, that's when the game changed.
The resiliency of the firefighters. Here's what
resiliency. I see defeat.
We know. There's nobody else coming. It's us. And I mean the people on the line. We're getting help from out of state. We're getting help from the National Guard. The governor, state, Cal OES is in.
Yeah, y'all done sent all the fire equipment over there to Ukraine and other places. They got bombed. That's why you can't put out shit. You ain't got enough equipment. Because everything been sent out the damn country. Sent out the country.
Intensified the response. There's probably 14,000 firefighters on the ground today, over 1,700 fire engines, water tenders, 80 aircraft. So the men and women on the line know that those resources are coming in behind them. It bolsters their morale. It bolsters their resiliency. But the biggest thing is, you guys showed at the top.
Look at that. That's defeat.
That lost their home. We see that every day in person, and firefighters don't lose. And when
they most certainly losing in this case. Shit, half of them are out their houses. Talking about they don't lose. Shit, they losing today.
We see families like that, no matter how tired we are, if we're on hour 80 or 90, it just re-energizes us to double down on our effort.
Nah, y'all always double down on your effort to suppress us. Hey, this fire ain't y'all focus. Y'all still worried about us. We the number one focus. But listen to what that guy said the two main focus is. Didn't they later say the young black youth was the biggest threat to Israel?
Brian, I am struck by the fact that the firefighters who are fighting these fires in California, they're also.
How come you didn't get out there and like you protect the Biden football attack at the flame? Like you did that guy that ran up on stage. Had any kind of sharp object in their hand, she'd have been the first one to go up there trying to play linebacker. How can you get out there and tackle that fire? I bet that fire would roll right off your head.
Protecting their own neighborhoods and own homes. Many of the men and women who have put themselves on the front lines, some of them have lost their homes. Can you talk to us a little bit about how you all are providing resources, not just to communities, but to the firefighters who are fighting these fires themselves?
I don't think they worry about the rich. They ain't worry about the community. They worry about them rich motherfuckers over there.
And people are wondering, I mean, even the president-elect, he tweeted, he posted on his social media site a version of, why can't they just put out the fires? This is not like a fire breaking out on your stove in the kitchen. Can you
listen to how stupid she sounds? This is not like a fire breaking out on the stove in the kitchen.
just explain even further about how it's not just something someone can run up and put out? And
damn right you can't put it out. It's most high work.
You all are literally battling against Mother Nature.
Now you're battling against the Most High and the Heavenly Mother and the Earthly Mother.
Simone, that's exactly.
And the angels.
Right. It is a firefight. It is a fight against nature. And until
you got one angel blowing that fire, boy, so it'll spread fast. You got the other one up there putting it down. You put it down, brother, I'll blow it and spread it. So we can get these suckers.
Somebody can have control over the wind. We're at the mercy of the weather right now.
Hell no, you ain't got no control over it. And the Most High ain't showing you no mercy.
I try to really stay away from the social media tweets.
He finna take a shot at it up about talking about this is the judgment. Hey, listen to him. Got to catch these 4 key words now. They look trick words.
It does get very frustrating. I didn't follow the tweet on X, but I followed a newspaper article from a print media, and they were quoting a congressman from Ohio who probably has little to no experience with a wildfire, and certainly not a California wildfire, but opining that the federal government should stop aid until we control the fire problem. People need to understand fire's been a part of the nature of California in this country.
Not like this. Not like this. Name, like I said, name one time this place was burning like this. Huh?
Since the beginning of time. When you add people, there's 40 million people in California, changes the fuel load. You can't manage every acre of forest land.
There you go. He's trying to make it make sense.
This is not a forest fire. This is a brush fire that transitions at the higher level.
I thought y'all supposed to be gods. And you can't control a forest fire? I thought you're supposed to be God. I thought everything was within y'all control. But you're finding out that it was a lie. Pride and arrogant bows to you.
To more forested areas, at the lower level to urban areas and urban conflagration areas. When the wind is blowing and the fire gets ahead of steam, you are not going to stop it.
Yeah, now you ain't gonna stop the Most High work.
California firefighters are the best in the world at fighting this type of a fire. And
they can't be. They can't be. Being that the half Hollywood still burning.
Right now, you mentioned it, the mayor of LA and the fire chief, everything is settled down. Tensions are high everywhere. And it's really easy to let that get in front of things. Locally, that's ramped down. Everybody is focused on really 2 things that are.
Now you focus on 2 things. You worried about what we saying about your judgment, and you just worried about us in general. Them your 2 main reasons. You worried about us.
Number 1, the most important. Getting our community out of harm's way and taking care of and putting this damn fire out.
Oh, he just said putting this damn fire out. Are you damning the Most High work? He wanted to say something else. He said, "Damn fire." You better be careful what you say. And I want to see that Hollywood sign burn. And I don't want to see no AI generated picture of it either. I want to see that Hollywood sign burn for real. Since you want to damn the Most High work.
Until the weather changes for us, people can.
Oh, I thought you could control the weather. Huh? Until you fools out there, stop talking about these people can control the weather, because they can't.
Say and talk and do all they want. But we're.
So you're taking a shot at us now by what's on social media saying this is judgment, and it is judgment.
The mercy of the weather right now. You talked about the efforts. Yes, I'm the president of the California Fire Foundation. I was on the ground at the Eaton Fire yesterday at the evacuation center in Pasadena, passing out what we call our SAVE cards, and it's a prepaid MasterCard. It's very small, $250, but
$250. Man, you buy 8 items, shit. In some cases, that shit gone.
I interacted with hundreds of residents of the Altadena area that lost their home.
Meanwhile, Biden just sent $500 million over there to Ukraine.
And when you see the grace and the determination and having people
$500 million to Ukraine, and they giving out the $250 cars over here.
Ask me, how are you? How are the firefighters? And you're dealing with somebody who's lost everything. That's who we.
I thought you said they were resilient. Contradicting bastard, you.
Need to take our inspiration from and double down, because that's who we're here for.
You most certainly double down on us with your hate then. Then get it two ladies, the only two they couldn't even pay, two elderly sisters. Man, y'all got some paying to do. May the Most High continue to burn that place over there while he protect our people.
As far as the foundation goes, we're expending the resources we have. We're getting resources in. We're going to be.
I'm amazed you even still got resources. Everything you can send up out of here.
If people are looking for a donation, I'm not necessarily wanting to do a pay.
And stop out here. You talking about defy your main focus. It seems like y'all still find time to lie on us talking about we looting. When I actually saw a couple of videos of illegals looting. And they wasn't black. But they got old pictures out there talking about our people looting. I thought defy was your main focus.
But the CaliforniaFireFoundation.org, those donations, we go right directly into the community.
I wish I would donate you something. If I donate something, they're gonna be put in one of my sisters or brother's hand, not yours.
As low down as we can get to have the most effect.
Yeah, we know y'all low down as a motherfucker.
On the citizens. We're just in one of those spots in our nation, with social.
Yeah, and it's called judgment.
Media and instant news and everything.
There you go. You want to take another slick shot at us?
You just don't know who's talking or if they know what they're talking about. And I would caution people, don't buy into stuff. Really stick to trusted sources.
You mean like MSNBC or Fox or CNN? I'm propaganda machine.
And we're trying to just stay out of that fray and focus on the job. The leadership in this area, it's tense. We got.
What leadership? You never had none.
Through that, our focus is not shifted. It's doubled down.
Yeah, we know y'all focus ain't shifted either. You double down like you always do.
Get the fire out, save the community, start the rebuild.
Ain't gonna be no damn rebuilding. You can forget about that, partner. This is judgment. Tell me some rebuild. Yeah, you go ahead and rebuild on some soggy land that has been burnt through and see what happens. Slide all y'all asses up in the river, up in the ocean. All of everything over there that's on them hills gonna go slide down into the ocean. So go ahead, rebuild, proud man.
All right, Brian Rice, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Stay safe and all the best to the firefighters out there.
May the Most High continue his judgment upon Hollywood and everything that's against us, even the bootlickers. Everything finna get it. That's it and that's all, family. Shalom.